I would like to give a special nail-addict shout out to April Shorty, Nails on Cassie Mine, Nikki, and Kathy Wellman for being the first four to comment on my last video. Thank you ladies so much. Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So I have some PR here from Modelones. They reached out and asked if I would like to try some of their products. And yeah, I said yeah, because Modelones is a pretty good company. So the first thing I have here on top is their nail dehydrator and primer set. And I do believe, like, when I first started, I did try either I have their primer or dehydrator, one or the other. But I know that I got a Modelones dehydrator and primer. It was like one of the first brands that I started experimenting with when I started doing nails. So it comes with this little insert that I'm showing, and you can pause if you want to read anything on that. But they are both 15 milliliter bottles, and dehydrator and primer lasts a long time. Like, it goes a long way just because you don't really need much. You just need just a little bit of either product to complete a nail set. So typically with this big bottle of primer, it would last me a lot longer than my actual primer that I use, but that one lasts me very long. So very minimal needed, but this is good to start your prep with, a good dehydrator and primer. And then they sent over this Christmas Polygel kit, which comes with 6 different shades and all of the essentials you would need to do your nails. Of course, it comes with an insert, as all Polygel kits do, and they have, pictures for your nail preparation, how to actually apply it to your fingers, also how to remove it as well. And then, of course, they're going to have your questions and concerns, warnings, things like that. If you would like to pause and read anything at any moment, you are welcome. I love this dive in the sea of color, relishing in the beauty of color. So it's 6 polygels, again, Christmas themed. It also comes with these dual forms, which I need to use them in kits like this, just so for someone that just wants to buy a kit, you can see that it has everything you need. You don't need to buy anything additional. It also does come with a base and a top coat. And I always use their base and top coat. Like, if I run out and I need something, I go to Amazon and always order that same base and top coat because it works amazing. It also came with a slip solution for you to go ahead and, maneuver the polygel. It comes with a polygel brush, which has the brush on one end and then the scraper tool on the other. Just a typical polygel brush, and I do love polygel brushes. And then this side here, it also does come with a nail file, 100/180 grit, and it feels really good. Like, it feels like it would last just a little bit. I love their logo. It's so freaking cute. And last but not least, it comes with a UV lamp. So again, everything you need to complete a bomb set of nails at home does this kit provide. I love that this little lamp is pink, so cute. I do like these lamps, and I love kits that come with them. The only downside for me is like this cord situation. I hate anything with a cord, but again, it's so pretty with their logo on the top. I'm trying to open it up so you can see, like, you kind of just pull the legs out to stand it up. But it was so new and crispy that it was giving me a hard time. I had to get my cuticle pusher and get that out, but so freaking cute. I love the color. I think this was one of the first little mini lamps I got like this, was a Modelones, because I know their polygel was the very first I bought off Amazon when I first started doing my own nails. But yeah, you pull the legs out. It comes with the 6 UV lights. And that's the port for the cord that it does come with. You would need an adapter or a headpiece for it. And we all have those lying around. But you're going to go ahead and plug that in. The button here is where you turn it on and off. And I'm going to plug it in real quick so that we're able just to kind of see. I mean, it's not going to show much, but I plugged it in, pressed the button. It's a 60-second go at, and we're jumping into the Polygel. So the first one is 021, and it is a red. So again, all of these shades, oh, also it comes with your little silver tab, which I love. That just lets me know that nothing's going to spill out during shipping, which is also a plus. But that red is gorgeous. The next one is 414, and it's a silver glitter. Also really nice. All of these colors are really Christmassy, definitely giving off Christmas vibes. Next one is 415, which is a glittery gold shade. Really pretty. Y'all know that one got me. The next one is 416, and this one is a glittery red. I really like this one. This was very different. I don't have anything like that, and I really love the color. 417 is a glitter green. Also really, really nice, very Christmassy, gives you holiday vibes. Just all of the colors so far here definitely scream holiday season. And last but not least is 436, which I fell in love with. Such a dark, deep green. I definitely would like to incorporate this in a set before the season is out because it is so freaking cute. And this is all secured. Again, definitely giving Christmas vibes. If you're interested, I will have the kit linked down below, as well as the dehydrator and primer. And we're jumping into the set today. So for the set, I did apply my nail tips off camera. These are my XXLs off of Amazon. I'm doing a peel off, so I did apply it with like a peel off method. So I didn't use the dehydrator or primer in this one because I don't want the nails to stay on. But I will be uploading a short kind of just showing how fast it actually dries the nail dehydrator and primer. And now I'm just going in with their base coat and putting a layer over my nails, and I'll cure that for 30 seconds. So today I'm doing a polygel overlay design, but it's going to be like a color block as well. So I'm starting with the red, and I put that right down at the tip of the nail or the free edge of the nail. I'm going to use the polygel brush, and their slip solution, and I'm going to just pat this into place. So I'm just doing a small portion here diagonally on the nail. Again, using the slip solution, and then once I get it exactly how I want, I do go ahead and give that a cure in my lamp. So a set like this where I'm doing a lot of color block, I would definitely, should have had on my UV protective gloves. Anytime I go in and out the lamp too much is the best time to use that, just so it doesn't cause any unnecessary tanning or anything like that within my hands or any other, I've heard a lot about the lamp, so it makes me nervous. I do like to apply sunscreen when I'm doing my nails, just so I'm protecting myself even further from the UV rays. But again, I'm just taking my time and patting this into place. One thing about Model 1s is the consistency of their polygel is super soft. So if you're someone that doesn't mind a softer polygel, this is definitely very nice. But I can say it is definitely beginner friendly. Now, the slip solution that I used was like a little oily. I don't know if I've ever had a slip solution get on my hand from my company, so I never really knew that was the consistency, but it puts me in the mind of something like oily, because it accidentally spilled all over the place before I even started the set. But it did maneuver the polygel pretty well. One real important tip with this polygel is just keep your brush wet. Not too wet, but definitely want to keep it wet so that it does maneuver the polygel pretty well. So I went in right above the red with the green. And on this finger, it came out really cute. But I'm doing the exact same thing to my pinky off camera. And I kind of liked my pinky a lot better than my index. I feel like I should have slanted it a bit more. But again, it came out fine. So between each color, I am curing for 30 seconds. And so next I'm going in with the silver glitter and doing the exact same thing, just making a portion of that on this nail. And then I'll cure that for 30 seconds. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And as always, I'm going to take my time out to show my appreciation. So thank you so much to anyone that does take their time to watch my videos. It's greatly appreciated. If you're tuned into the video now and you're liking the content, don't forget to place a like on the video. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family. I thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. It just means the world to me. If you're new to the channel, placing a like on the video helps me out quite a bit, and I would appreciate that from everybody. I mean, it's a simple click, it's free, and it just shows even furthermore appreciation and, I don't know. I just feel like it's necessary. So like here on YouTube, if I watch any video, I don't care what it is, if it's a cooking video, a fashion, it doesn't matter. If I'm going to take the time out to watch the video, I go ahead and like it right as soon as I click on the video. That way, once the video is going, not saying that people don't want to, but you might forget, I've done that a time or two. But if I like it straight off the bat, then once I'm done with it, either I can comment or just be done with the video. But liking videos here on YouTube helps us all out a lot. So if you could be so kind to leave me a like, I would greatly appreciate that. And if you've been subscribed or even newly subscribed, just subscribe to the channel. I love you guys so much. And I'm so thankful and grateful for all of your love and support. So I'm basically going to continue this color block train up this nail. I'm going in with the red again, and I'm going to do a diagonal piece there and get it shaped how I want and cure that. And then I'll go back in with the green and then silver and at the cuticle the red. And I'll let you go ahead and continue watching me complete this nail. We are on day 18 of my 25 days of Christmas nails. I did have to speed it up a bit just because it's going to be a couple of more pieces here, and yeah, I wanted to show everything fully but not in real time. I mean, the video was already pretty long without me speeding anything up, but again, I did want to show everything, just not take extremely long to do so either. But Model Ones, I do want to take the time out as well right now to thank you so much for sending these products over. It's really been a dream of mine to actually work with you guys. You have great products, and I just want to be able to showcase that to the world and show love where it needs to be shown. I feel like you guys again have really great products. Polygel is my first love, so when they reached out and also gave me that option, again, I was so honored and just thankful. So thank you so much for seeing me and just reaching out and allowing me to be a part of an awesome collaboration. So once that's done, I'm going in on my middle finger, which will also be a color block nail, but a little different. So I'm starting in the center, as you see here, making this first piece. One thing I can say is I feel like I was using too much polygel to create these nails, but it was okay. I mean, I was able to easily file and get everything shaped back how I wanted it, but I did notice that I was using a bit too much, and I was just basically using whatever came out. So I was trying not to do too much, but not too little, and just kind of just use what came out of the tube, and position it where I want and cure. So this one, I'm going to do the green that you just saw, the silver. I'll do one more green block on top of the silver glitter, and then around all of that on either side, so at the free edge and the cuticle, I will go in with the red to complete this nail. And again, I'll go ahead and let you watch. So for the ring finger, I'm going in and doing a full nail of the glitter green. It was so pretty that I just wanted a full nail of it. So here I'm doing my 2-bead method, and I am taking my polygel brush and the slip solution, and first I'm just patting all of the polygel all over my nail, so I'm making sure it touches the sides, the free edge, everything, and then I'm going to go back in and start to smooth everything out. So once it's patted all over the nail, I do go in, and as you see, I smooth everything out, turning it to the side, making sure there's no major lumps or bumps. Doing this does help because once you're done applying the polygel and it's fully cured, you want to make sure you have minimal filing to do. So the beauty of polygel is that you have a lot of time to take your time and perfect the nail before going in and curing. So I'm going to just kind of ombre this back up for that first bead, and then I'll cure that once everything is to my liking in my lamp for 30 seconds. So once it's cured, I'm going in with my second bead by the cuticle, and that was a perfect bead I put down. So again, I go in by the cuticle, make that nice and flushed, and I try to keep the center of that bead kind of high to create my apex, and then I'm going to pull around it and blend that into the first already cured bead, and then cure this for 30 seconds. And I file shaped and buffed off camera, and this is what they are looking like. I'm now going in with some top coat and applying some rhinestones to the nail. So for my index, I'm going to top coat, leave that wet, and add some crystal rhinestones around the cuticle. This design was just really simple. I just wanted to get the feel of Modelones Polygel. I've not used it in quite a while, and just see what I could create, you know. So color blocking is a favorite of mine. That's why I went with it. Also, I did have to encapsulate the color block nails off camera because obviously the different areas were kind of uneven. Some were higher than the other and so forth and so on. So I did apply a thin layer of clear polygel to pretty much encapsulate or even out everything before I did go ahead and file shape and buff. So for my index, middle, and pinky, I'm just doing a very simple cuticle cuff placement like you see here. So I'm not going to show that. I'm just going to jump right over to my ring finger. So for the green nail, I am using the top coat and I'm going to leave that way. And I'm just basically going to put the crystal rhinestones all throughout this nail, so like a scattered rhinestone look. And I also do that on my thumb as well off camera. And this one was, I mean, it took a minute to actually do this nail because I put so many of them and I used like a really small clear rhinestone just to fill up the nail and make it a bit more festive. But once I got all of these set, I did go ahead and cure my lamp for 30 seconds. So my review on this Polygel kit, I do feel like it is very beginner friendly. I like that it comes with everything. So you have your nail lamp, you have your dual forms, which go for nail tips. You have the Polygel, a file, the slip solution. You have everything you need in this one kit to create a bomb set. So I highly recommend, if you have not tried Polygel, give it a try. I will have it linked down below, and if I do have a discount code, I'll also have that linked as well. And once again, thank you so much, Modelones, for sending this over. So off camera, I did apply some cuticle oil, and I did everything else off camera. I applied cuticle oil, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here's the finished set. Super festive, so Christmassy. Like, this is definitely Christmas vibes all day. I don't care what season you wore this in, it's screaming Christmas. But comment down below and let me know what you think of this set. And if you've made it this far, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit your post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember to be the very best you that you can be, and much love to all.